Hello everyone, and today I'm going to talk to you about 10 reasons why you're not losing weight on the Optavia 5-in-1 plan. Hi, this is Sidney St. James. Are you tired of the scale not budging? Getting on it every day and either one, it's not going anywhere, or two, it's going up 1 pound? I got so tired of getting on the scale. I had joined a program with Humana Insurance. They're my medical insurance provider. And they put me on this webinar thing that I joined for at least 3 months. Taught me how to count calories. Well, I was stressing out because I've told you in all the previous podcasts that I had gastric bypass, but I was gaining weight again. Well, you yourself might be up against a common struggle of your body fighting back. A situation that many of our long-term clients run into along their journey. After initial success, it can be hard to keep going with weight loss progress grinding down to a slow halt. But please, understand, don't give up. That's happened to me. That happened to my daughter. You'll hear from her in the season finale. Today's podcast will list 10 of the most common reasons that you get stuck on the Optavia plan and how to kickstart your healthy life changes again. The first one, your progress is very slow. You ask yourself, why? My clients do the same thing. They're not moving, they're not losing weight, and all of a sudden they lose weight. Weight can feel like a roller coaster ride. It keeps going back and forth with slight fluctuations being the norm. Don't despair. If your scale hasn't budged in days or even weeks, this doesn't mean you're not burning the fat off your body. You know, I saw a picture one time where you hold fat off a body, and it is so light, it hardly weighs anything. This whole handful of fat weighs nothing. But that's what you're burning while you're in fat burn. In fact, it may be because of what? How much you eat that's causing the shifts on the scale to water retention caused by hormones. According to randomized studies, it's normal, very normal, to experience some weight fluctuations every single week. For example, men and women usually weigh the most on Mondays and Sundays. And the least amount of weight they weigh is on Wednesdays and Thursdays. In other words, weight fluctuations are as normal as they can be, just as normal as sliced bread. On my journey, I can't tell you how many times I got stuck for over 3 weeks. Then I began to really get tough on doing everything right. I'm not sure what it was. Maybe I wasn't doing right, but I got everything right according to the booklet that you're on when you're in Optavia. Maybe I was using too much salad dressing or eating too many olives. So I got strict. In only 10 days, get this, in only 10 days, I lost 5 pounds. So stop focusing on the scale. Rather, watch how your clothes fit. In my previous career as an owner of a large heating and air conditioning company on the Gulf Coast, I learned that people get hot and they get cold, based not on how they feel, but what that cotton picking thermostat shows on the wall. Sometimes I wish it never got below 72 on the face of the thermostat. But that's another story for a future broadcast. Although I did make, when I went on them, a $75 service charge to go to their homes, to tell them with my electronic temperature meter that it was 69 degrees in the house, not 72. Choose non-stretchy shirts and try them on every week to see how tight or how loose you feel. If you do strength training, See slow progress may indicate you're putting on muscle, and muscle has mass, and muscle has weight. Take before and after pictures to monitor your progress in the long term, and listen to people. I walk in the pickleball court and I think I haven't lost anything, and the people that I play with walk up to me and say, "Wow, have you lost some weight?" I look at myself, I don't feel any different than 3 weeks earlier, but it's noticeable. The people that don't look at you and don't get on the scale every day with you. Now, let's talk about number 2. You're not journaling your meals, keeping records of them. One of the common reasons why you may not be losing weight on Optavia plan is that you overeat without even realizing it. According to the Journal of American Diabetic Association, keeping track of what you eat is a better way to lose weight than other things like how much you weigh, how old you are, and whether or not you exercise. The more days that you keep track of your food, the more weight you will lose. That's according to what the journal said. Start by writing down what you eat each day. Don't focus on the calories, but on how full or hungry that you feel. Aim for, let's say, 80% full after each lean and green meal. Now, to make food journaling more enjoyable, try using fitness apps and trackers like MyFitnessPal, or even what I wear on my leg every day, a Fitbit. Electronic food diaries are easier to use and they're more fun than paper-based estimated food diaries. Number 3, you don't eat enough protein. An article review published in the Journal of Obesity and Metabolic Syndrome stated that a higher protein diet leads to increased satiety and feeling full because of several factors such as increased diet, induced thermogenesis, increased blood amino acid. Eating more protein makes me personally feel more satisfied, makes me feel more hungry, or actually less hungry. It also helps to spare my muscle mass. And if you're not losing weight with the Optavia 5-in-1 plan, within, let's say, your first week, consider adding more high-protein food items to your lean and green meals. Add 1 serving of protein at breakfast daily. Then hack your shakes with protein powder or low-calorie almond milk. All good for you. To reduce calories, try a grilled protein source instead of a fried one. A high-protein diet is a good way to lose weight. It can help you avoid obesity and other diseases. That is according to what the journal said. And number 4, you're overeating. Try to lose weight on Optavia can be daunting, as stress and busy weekends may create situations in which mindless eating can occur. On top of that, long work days might cause us to mindlessly snack when snacks are within reach. This can lead to consuming more calories than we have considered when following an Optavia plan. To control your food intake, customize and follow an eating schedule where you can eat at the same times each day. Put it on your, where do I have it at? Here we go. Put it on your cell phone. A little alarm on here. Set your alarm when you're going to eat your different fuelings. It always reminds you so you don't forget about it and miss out on the timing. And pay very close attention to portion sizes. I start to eat from the 7-inch plates. And be sure to refer to the booklet when beginning the plan. Have it out with every lean and green that you do. And be sure to measure. Very, very important. And eat until you feel satisfied, not full. If the portion feels too big, leave food and save leftovers for the next day. Or if you can save it and eat it another time during the day. One of the two. Now, number 5, you're not lifting weights. If your goal is to slim down and lose a few pounds, but you don't see results within Optavia, adding more weightlifting into your routine may be the answer. Some medical journals say skeletal muscle is an important tissue for controlling your blood sugar and for controlling your energy. Muscles use both glucose and fatty acids for energy, and it also provides amino acids for other tissues during starvation. Building more muscle will increase the number of calories that you will burn. Plus, it will also make you less hungry in between the meals. According to the American Heart Association, you should do strength training at least twice weekly. I recommend doing a full body workout, including compound movements like squats and deadlifts and rows and shoulder presses. There's so many you can do. If you're unsure how to perform each exercise, then hire a coach or a personal trainer. They will help you. Now, here's another one. You're drinking too many calories. If Optavia isn't showing results, drinking calories might be the culprit. Sugary drinks, coffee drinks are particularly impacted by this. This is because they come loaded with empty calories, which means they don't provide much nutritional value for your body to work. To be successful, you have to stay away from high-calorie drinks. Instead, choose drinks suitable for Optavia. Ideally, there's no beverage should have more than 30 calories in it, period. Change regular sodas for diet or low-calorie options. Pay attention to what you add to your fuelings. For example, if you enjoy Starbucks, order only approved coffees and teas. Or if you're like me and you're going to add a little cheese to your mashed potatoes in the evening, make sure it is fat-free or very low-fat cheese. Now, number 7, you hack your fuelings with too many carbs. Optavia is a healthy nutritional program, but hacking fuelings with too many carbohydrates can make it challenging to match your weight loss goals. So I pretty much say here to not hack your fuelings unless you're going to add some small amount of low-fat butter to the mashed potatoes fueling as one of the condiments. You are allowed per day 1 condiment. So in the evenings for my mashed potatoes, that's where I add my condiment, is in a little fat-free butter or low-fat butter to my mashed potatoes. Now, each one of your fuelings has 15 grams of carbs, so be careful what you add to your shakes or to your smoothies. If you're adding fruits, choose low GI options. If you like pasta, consider cooking Optavia friendly pasta alternatives, such as what I talked to you in an earlier episode about, the squash that spiraled into spaghetti, or try some cauliflower or zucchini. If you're struggling to find a low-calorie options, consider looking at the vegetable conversion chart and see which carbs are the most suitable. By drinking and eating fewer carbs, you can improve the effectiveness of the Optavia program. Number 8, you're eating too many condiments. You're allowed 1 per day. Now, well, actually, I think you're allowed 3 per day. Now, fat servings, if you like shrimp, but not salmon. So go into the booklet. Now, they send you a little booklet when you start the program. If you look in that booklet, you'll see that your plan will help you stay on target. See what you're eating. If you're eating a lean meat or a leaner meat or most lean meat, then you can have some fats with one fat with the other, and none for the other. So you can just follow that booklet. It's one simple page to help you cook. Now, I understand it might be difficult to avoid condiments, but those little additions that you make of condiments are full of fat and contain calories. If you find eating salad and meals feels boring without any sauces, consider using salad dressings that are allowed on the Optavia program, which are fat-free or very low fat or even 0 calories. Pay attention to how many condiments you use per day. Use healthier alternatives like limes, lemon juice, apple cider vinegar, or even salsa. And number 9, you're not drinking enough water. That probably is the number 1 culprit. To me, I've read all sorts of different medical journals. I've read everything that Optavia has sent me. And some say you need to drink 64 ounces, some say 90 ounces. I think the easiest way to get around this question is, to me, is whatever your weight is, drink half your weight in water. Water plays probably one of the most important aspects of your fat burn situation. You will burn fat and you will lose weight, but not if you don't drink enough water. So drinking enough water is essential if you're going to lose that weight on Optavia. And according to an article published in Australian Family Physician, if you drink 500 milliliters of water every 30 minutes before each meal, you may lose weight. Pre-meal water consumption is an easy way to lose weight, especially for overweight or obese middle-aged and older adults. I notice that when my body is dehydrated, it often leads to feelings of hunger, making me crave foods and go to the refrigerator and then just close it again after I open and take a look inside. And that kicked me out because not all the time did I stop a fat burning. Well, that's how I stalled. It's essential to drink lots of water if you want to stay hydrated and keep yourself feeling fuller for longer. If necessary, set up the reminder again on your cell phone. I talked about that just recently here. Have a stainless steel water bottle within arm's reach of your desk. Find ways to make your water taste better by squeezing into it low-calorie fruits, or in my case, stevia. And lastly, I have found that instead of a certain amount of ounces per day, like I said earlier, just how much do you weigh? If I weigh 200 pounds, then it's 100 ounces of water. It's easy to compute. And lastly, number 10, you have unrealistic expectations. When trying to lose weight on Optavia, reality can vastly differ from what we imagine. We have all seen the before and after pictures circulating on social media and even on television that promote rapid and dramatic weight loss results. The reality of living a healthy lifestyle that is often requires dedication, requires patience, and it requires a long-term commitment if permanent changes are to be achieved. Optavia says you should expect to lose 12 pounds of weight in 12 weeks. That equals approximately 1 to 2 pounds per week. So focus on the process by developing a list of small but necessarily daily tasks. Each of these tasks should be geared towards your weight loss outcome. Eat dinner without any distractions. Plan ahead the drinks that you'll have with your meals. Start doing weekly meal preparation where you make batches of meals ahead of time. And keep, very important, keep trigger foods out of the house. Well, in my case, that's hard because I got grandchildren living here. I have my daughter living here. But anyhow, they're on the second floor, so all that kind of stuff is out of my fingertips. So that's good. Now, the bottom line is, I have shared today some tips that have helped all of my listeners and readers to lose weight on this program. But we want to hear from you. What has worked for you when trying to lose weight? Leave us a comment down below and let us know. We can't wait to hear from you on our broadcast. And we would even reply to many of your comments. But be sure to leave that at the bottom and subscribe to my channel for future updates. And more episodes on the Faith, Forgiveness, and Beyond channel with Sidney St. James. And also, My wife and I are independent certified Optavia health coaches. She and I, if you are having difficulty finding a coach, please, by all means, contact us at the link that you can find below. And we'll be more than happy to discuss the program more fully with you and sign you up if you need someone to help you. We'll be happy to be your coach. But be sure to click the button below and be sure to subscribe and leave a comment. So, all in all, that does it for me today, and I appreciate you dropping in. And again, please sure to hit like and subscribe. And until next season, or next week actually, around the corner, I'll see you later, alligator.
Thank you.